El-Rufai's body bag comments, as well as the police deployment in Kwara State. PDP threatens to pull out of peace accord. The People's Democratic Party, after due consideration of comments, threats, and incendiary actions by the All Progressives Congress and the Buhari presidency, which are directly inimical to a peaceful, free, and fair election, our party is left with no option than to consider a review of its signatory in the National Peace Accord if no action is taken to immediately curb this trend. Nigerians are still in the shock over comments by the governor of Kaduna State, Malam Nasir El-Rufai, who declared on the national television that members of the global democratic institutions that are working for a peaceful election in Nigeria will return to their countries in body bags. What a threat. We call on the international community to immediately impose a travel ban on El-Rufai, as well as members of his family, for this inciting comment against peaceful elections in our country. Also of particular note is the plot to deploy a former chief security officer to APC leader Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, by name Commissioner of Police Kayode Egbetokun, as Kwara State Commissioner of Police, where he has been handed the instructions to incite the people, cause pandemonium, and pave the way for outright rigging in favor of President Buhari and all other candidates on the platform of APC. This is in line with plans by the Buhari presidency and the APC to effect a mass deployment of top security officers, particularly in the police force, to intimidate, harass, and manhandle Nigerians that will not support the self-succession bid of President Muhammadu Buhari, as well as the aiding of APC thugs to snatch ballot boxes and orchestrate violence in the course of the elections. Nigerians are aware of how CP Kayode Egbetokun was posted to Lagos State by the disgraced former Inspector General of Police, Idris Ibrahim, to serve the same partisan interest, and how that posting was stopped by the new IG Adamu Mohammed. Now, he's being redeployed to Kwara for the same ignoble plot. It is necessary to state that the PDP is a party of peace and that we are committed to the peace accord. However, the deployment of Kayode Egbetokun as Kwara State Commissioner of Police directly negates the principle of the peace accord and can only hurt the fragile peace that currently exists in Kwara State. We wish to remind the Acting Inspector General of Police, Adamu Mohammed, that his acceptability among Nigerians across party line was based on the pedigree which was presented to Nigerians before his appointment. This pedigree and exposure placed on his shoulders the responsibility to be just, fair, equitable, and professional in the discharge of his duties. We therefore urge him not to allow his reputation to be mired in controversial political activities. Very importantly, the PDP calls on the National Peace Committee to know the infractions by the APC and its leaders to the peace accord, including the provocative shutdown of all the stadia in Kano State by the state governor Abdullahi Ganduje in order to frustrate the PDP presidential campaign rally in the state. We therefore call on the National Peace Committee to immediately summon El-Rufai on his inflammatory remarks against peaceful election in our country. The PDP holds that any situation that seeks to allow the APC to abuse the tenets of the accord will definitely force our party to review our signature to the peace process. In that regard, we might have no option left than to allow our own members to defend their votes with whatever that is available to them. This country belongs to all of us, and no individual or group, no matter how highly placed, can subjugate other citizens or seek to appropriate any sort of absolutism to themselves.